everyone, and welcome to Eli's Garage. In today's video, we're going to be doing two filters on the Cadillac SRX. The engine air intake filter, it's right up here, and then the cabin air intake filter, that one's right here. We're going to start with the one in the engine bay, so let's get right into it. So to get started on this project, before we get into here where the air intake filter is, we're going to take this piece of plastic off right here. So to do that, we're going to pull this rubber seal off right here. We don't need to go the whole way, just this final little bit right here. And once we have that rubber out of the way, then it's just 3 of these body pins, one right here, one right here, and one right here. We'll get those 3 and then be able to take this piece of plastic out. Give us much more room. Only got to take another minute and will save us a ton of headache. If you've seen my channel very much, you know that this is one of my favorite tools here, this trim tool. Super easy to pull these out. You put it under that first pin, you slide it in, the top part comes out, comes up, and then the whole bottom piece comes up as well. Now we have this piece off here. This clip here is off, so we have some flexibility here. Now what we're gonna do is, this has 3 clips holding it. So there's one clip here, one in the front, and then one on this side over here. Then we're gonna tilt it and pull it forward like that. Yeah. On the back it has some tabs, and then to get it forward, you can just push it forward like this, and it gives you enough room to pull it up and completely out of the way. Let me show you these tabs over here real quick. These 4 tabs right here, they're going to become very important later on when we put in the new one. You can see here's those slots that they have to go in, and you want to make sure that those all get put in their correct place. If not, you're not going to create a good seal. So let's pull out the old one now and get the new one in. This just comes right up like so. And I was recently in here, so this isn't too dirty, but sometimes you'll find leaves or other things in here, so it's a good idea to give it a wipe down or take a shot vac or something and just blow all that air and dust out of there. To install the new one, really the only important thing is the orientation. So the fans or the filter elements, they should run this way. You can see also on the sides there's this tab. That tab is going to fit right into here. If you don't do that, you will not get these tabs over here lined up. So this just sits right on top. There we go. Push it down just a little bit so it's nice and snug in place. And here you can see I can put my finger through each of those 4 tabs over here without pushing this down too much. So that is in place. Next, we just slide this back in like this, and it goes in the same way. So I kind of look over here at those tabs. You tilt this up a little bit, push it back, and now all 4 of these tabs are in. Let me show you what that looks like. If you look down in there, you can see each of those tabs is in place. That's what you want to see. Just pushing it down and moving these over, locking it in place. Before we move to the other, last thing, let's just go ahead and put these pieces back in. Piece here. And then we just have 1, 2, 3 tabs. And these just pop right in. Now we're ready to move on to the other one. All right, and now to move over to this side here for the cabin air filter. Right inside of here, we've got this drawer here. There's 4 screws. We'll take out those 4 screws and it's right behind it over here. Now just a Phillips head screwdriver. Here. Last one, pulled it out. And now this whole drawer
comes sliding out. And that gives us access to this case here, and that's where the air filter is. So this has two tabs. It has one on the top and one on the side over here. And this whole thing comes down. And that's the old air filter. Let's pull that old one out. Okay, so what I ended up doing, just taking my screwdriver and putting it right on the top of this, and that helped give me a little bit of leverage to get this just started to come out. Let's pull this all the way out now. Ugh. There we go. Comes out. Ooh. You can see, wow, all that dirt and everything that was caught on the top of that. So that's the airflow flowing from outside into the car. So it's a good thing we got that nice and cleaned up. Now just put it in. So just kind of line it up. Get that started there. Slide it into place. There we go. And there we go. That is installed. Close this, make sure the tabs both click. And that is in. Now we just got to reinstall this drawer. So we can slide that in. Like that. We have our 4 screws. We are done. With that, thank you so much for watching, and links for the filters and all the tools I used are in the comment or in the description. So thanks so much for watching. Good luck.